Okay, hello everybody. So today I'm going to review another interface with ChatGPT or generative AI. I'm going to review another PDF interface for ChatGPT. So the one I'm going to review is called ChatWithPDF.AI, and it's very similar to many of the other interfaces that I've reviewed on this channel, which allows you to upload a PDF or a specific document and then chat with that document. The power of that, of course, is that it's isolating it. It's isolating the article or the PDF or the object that you want to interact with into a discrete object, so that it's not getting the answers from outside the PDF that you upload. Okay, so let me share my screen. So here you can see that it's called Chat with PDF AI. And it's a very no-nonsense page. I'll kind of go through it in a second, but it's just another program or interface where you drop the PDF into the program, it uploads it, and then you can begin to query and prompt and ask questions of the PDF. And in that sense, it's very similar to other programs that I've reviewed in the past, such as Humata. This is a very popular one, probably one of the earlier ones, and so many people have used it. It's trusted by all of these different corporations. There's a mobile version of that, and there are pro versions. I've also reviewed a ChatDoc. Here's another one, like Humata, allows you to specifically upload a document, a PDF, or I think that also accepts Word documents and text documents. Chat PDF, which is similar to Chat with PDF, but of course, it also has a feature where you can drop in the PDF and then you can start chatting with it. Or another one called Ask Your PDF. I've also reviewed Charlie AI and many others I've reviewed. They're all very similar. And the best ones of all are like Humata, where you have basically you have I'm trying to click on these dots. Yeah, you have a document that you've uploaded, and when you ask a question, it highlights the passages from which the answers are derived. So let's go back to Chat with PDF AI. How would you get here? Well, you can type in the URL ChatWithPDF.AI, or you can do what I did, which is you can Google it. I Googled Chat with PDF AI, and you can see it's not the first hit. There's Pop AI, there's Chat PDF, there's Charlie, there's Ask Your PDF, Chat PDF, PDF AI, High PDF, Light PDF, and then right over here, right? So it's about the 10th citation that is mentioned, Chat with PDF. So you just click on that, and then it takes you to this landing page. So this landing page is very no nonsense. The first thing you see is it just says, drop your PDF here, or you can click on Browse My Computer, and then you can upload your PDF. You can see here that I've already started a chat. It lists the document that I uploaded just a few minutes ago before I started this video, which is, I've used this document before. I've uploaded Plato's Republic, which is a very well-known book and also quite long. So I'll get to that in a second. It says it can revolutionize your interactions with your PDF. Okay, well, let's see if it does do that. Why choose this chat PDF over others? And here is why it says it stands out from the crowd. It says there are no limits. So this is the real reason that we're interested in reviewing this. Chat with PDF allows you to chat with unlimited pages and no size limit per PDF. That means you can dive deep into extensive documents without hitting a limit. So that is quite interesting, because when you look at the other programs that I've reviewed, or that you may have tried yourself, you do hit a PDF page limit. This one has none, which I think is quite interesting. That means you could potentially upload the Bible, and maybe we can try that in a second. I can try and or maybe okay. I probably won't try the Bible, but we can look at Plato's Republic, which is not a small document. You get instant interaction, and also here it says there's no login, which is true. You just start by dragging and dropping, or by looking in by clicking my browser and then selecting a document. It will just start to upload that document. And then this is so interesting. It's 100% free. You can see with the other programs like Humata, for example, it's free to start, so it's kind of a freemium product. But then to upgrade or to have more access, sometimes they're limited to per usages per day or per week, things like that. With chat with PDF.AI, there is no pricing at all. It's completely free. It says it's actually quite an interesting mandate. It says everyone should have access to advanced tools that can make their lives easier, and we're proud to offer chat. They keep naming their product Chat PDF, okay, which is, I think, a bit of a mistake, because if you go to the top, it's called Chat with PDF, not Chat PDF. So the branding is a little bit off, but that's why they're saying this program, Chat with PDF, is a free service for business, for students, for researchers, so on and so forth. Yeah. Okay, so it's interactive, friendly. Is there a limit? This is something that you come up across with many of the other programs. Is there a limit to the number of PDFs that I can upload per day? It says no, it doesn't impose a daily limit, right? So you're free to chat with as many PDFs as you need. Okay. Yeah. And then here it says, how do you ensure my data privacy? It says that it has strict data privacy protocols. Of course, we can't check that, but most of these sites say they have, if you will, strong security or data protection. Anyways, let's dive into it. So I've already uploaded Plato's Republic here, and as you can see, it's 435 pages, right? So you can cycle through it here. It's not a small document, and I'm really quite surprised that you were able to upload all of it. So let's just ask it a very easy question. What is this text about? Question mark. Let's see. The text explores the idea of a community of women and children among guardians and the challenges of managing the period between birth and education. Page 195. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's go there. Where does it say that? Oh, I see. Yeah, there is the talk about that. But here, the text discusses various philosophical. This is much better. The text discusses various philosophical concepts such as the nature of perception and reality, the role and imitation in art, and the soul's ability to perceive truth and knowledge, and the nature of justice and injustice. So, as it's kind of interesting, it's not. I feel that it's not a very strong answer in the sense I guess I asked it a very kind of a generic question, but I think this is a bit of a failure. It didn't tell me about Plato or Socrates or the other interlocutors that he talks to in the document. Okay, so what does Socrates discuss in this document, and with whom does he discuss these issues? Question mark. Okay, well, it's not the fastest. I would say that with some of the other programs like ChatDoc or Humata, it's a little bit faster. And I also notice what's quite interesting right away is that the answers are quite brief. Well, okay, Socrates discusses the nature of justice with Cephalus and also Polemarchus. he discusses the Socratic method with Wilcon, and he also discusses the community of women and children with Thrasymachus and Glaucon and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm interested. What is the main discussion with Glaucon? And you present the key arguments. So I'm a bit surprised that these answers are very, very parsimonious. They're very, very short, which is different, I think, than, say, if you asked in ChatGPT, I would think in general the answers are longer. I didn't actually tell it to be anything. I guess we could try. We can tell it to be, if you will, a philosopher, academic, or a researcher. The key arguments here, it includes the idea that justice is the interest of the stronger, the distinction between true and false philosophers, and the role of philosophers in ruling cities. The main discussion with Glaucon is about the nature of the just and unjust life. Okay, I would say, okay, now I clicked on that. It brings me here where this answer is derived. It doesn't actually highlight where it's saying that. I feel that this is, I feel these answers are very fragmented, and I wonder if it's because the document is so long that it's actually having trouble answering the questions. Let's ask it another question. What is Glaucon's position on justice? Please present the three main arguments that he provides. Okay, so I asked what is Glaucon's position on justice, and because he has, of course, quite a long debate with Socrates in this document, and I asked, can you present the three main arguments? Let's see what it does. And again, I find this much slower than some of the other programs. Oh, okay. So it's quoting. It's actually very fragmented in the sense I don't feel that discussing or chatting with this document on the left is actually a chat. It seems like it's bringing me to specific passages and almost quoting it. Here it says quotes on 72, but let me, where is it? I don't know where this is. It's not that useful in the sense it's not being highlighted. But let me add something more. There is another side to Glaucon's argument about the praise and censure of justice and injustice, which is equally required in order to bring out what I believe to be his meaning. But who is I? It's unclear here. Oh, I see. It's, yeah. Parents and tutors are always telling their sons and their wards not that they're just, but why? Not for the sake of justice, but for the sake of character and reputation. Okay. I, for my part, deem the life of the just to be more advantageous. Okay. I think this is not very useful. I think this is presenting the very fragmented, if you will, almost pull quotes from the document on the left, the document that I uploaded. So I think this is, I'm very disappointed because I was excited that it could parse a very long document. So I think this is an F for me. This is a failure. This is more trouble than it's worth, considering I have uploaded the Republic to some of the other PDF interfaces and have had much stronger, like with ChatDoc or Ohumata and others, have had much stronger and much more, if you will, lively discussions with the document. So let's go back here. Let's say new PDF. Let's try a different one. Maybe that was too long, 435 pages. Let's pick something that I've used before, which is my own chapter from an online education resource for Intro to Criminology. It's a chapter on race and racism. It's a document that I know very well, so that's why I use it. And also, of course, it's an open source, a copyleft document. So I'm happy to, share it online. I'm not worried about that. So it's getting the PDF ready. It's not fast. So I wonder if it's because of the time that I'm logged in, or whether this slowness of speech is kind of par for the course. Okay, so here is the document on the left, which is what I've written. It's basically introductory text on race and racism. Let's ask, what is this text all about? So in this text, I talk about race and racism in the context of Canada, and I kind of introduce three categories of analysis, overt racism, institutional racism, and systemic racism. Okay, here. Additionally, it references scholarly work on intersectionality. The text also examines why is it saying additionally? We haven't actually begun the discussion. The text also examines, okay, it explores how colonialism is established, yes, and it discusses the concept of race and racism in the context of colonialism and racial profiling at the borders. Okay, let's keep number 7. Yeah, this is not very good. I do considering, I do discuss about the border, but I think that's more near the end of the document. So I'm not so sure about that. I don't think it did very well in terms of the longer document, the Plato's Republic. It had a very fragmented kind of way of answering. And here I'm asking, a very, very simple question. I'm just saying, what is this text about? And I'm very disappointed. This is kind of gobbledygook a little bit because when you use some of the other interfaces, it's not as fragmented as this. Yeah. So I'll just stop sharing for a second. So I'm not so sure if chat with PDF is so good. The promise was so, exciting that it could look at documents that were any length, right? I could upload, perhaps, I was hoping I would be able to upload multiple documents, like maybe a long document like Plato's Republic, plus maybe merged with another PDF, and then kind of have longer chats with it. But I think what is happening is that whatever the interface is doing in terms of the coding behind the scenes, it's not providing very rich or useful answers at all. In fact, I think these answers are feels like I'm chatting with some kind of lobotomized kind of generative AI. It's very fragmented and not not on point at all. Which I'm very surprised, because it's saying it's an interface with ChatPDF. It is an AI interface, but certainly not working as well as its competitors. Okay, so I guess I'll have to leave it there. I would say that ChatWithPDF.AI I think is not very useful right now. Maybe it will be improved in the future. But right now, if you said, hey, I've got this document, I've got this PDF that I want to have a conversation with, I want to chat with Plato, or I want to chat with Socrates, I would much, prefer to use ChatDoc or ChatPDF or Humata to chat, or Charlie, or any of the other ones that I've reviewed, to chat with a document, because they're just much more useful and much better, if you will, tutors or assistants for helping me think through the document. Okay, well, there you go. ChatWithPDF.AI. Your mileage may vary. Maybe it just didn't like the 2 documents that I uploaded. One was Plato's Republic. The other was a chapter on race and racism. But I think I'll have to give a pass on Chat with a PDF. It's probably not ready for prime time. Yeah. Okay. See you next time.